my friend Adam had a pretty good idea of reviewing some music on this channel. And he was saying that, there's a lot of equipment reviewers out there, but not a lot of people reviewing the actual music. So I thought that was a pretty good idea. And so what I thought I'd do is kind of go through, I'm not going to call them music reviews, I'm going to call them music recommendations. So these aren't random albums I've been sent to write a blurb about. These are things I bought because I liked them. And simply that. So I'm going to go through three albums quickly, and I'll make this a regular thing, and hopefully people will enjoy them. Maybe introduce them to some new artists, and have some fun.
Magane Bowser video.
The first album I want to talk about is from a group called Tosca. And this is the album here. The album itself is called Delhi 9. And this Tosca is a duo of Richard Dorfmeister and Rupert Hubert, I think is his name. And these are two Austrian DJs. And you may recognize the Dorfmeister name from his other project called Kruder and Dorfmeister. And these guys came to prominence in the mid to late 90s as kind of originators of the kind of down-tempo DJ scene, I would say. Um, but this album is a lot of fun. It's very cool, very hip. Well, at least it was in the 2000s when it first came out. So this came out in 2003, and now so I've owned this record now for close to 20 years. And it's put out on Kruder and Dorfmeister's own label called the G Stone label. Um, and the vinyl's a bit weird because some of the individual tracks on the record are at 45 and some are at 33, and they don't really tell you which one you're supposed to play. You just have to kind of know it from the way it sounds, which is a bit odd. But they always have um, guest vocalists on a lot of tracks that aren't instrumental. There's a lot of tracks with vocals through various means. I'll give you some examples so you can hear what it sounds like. And they aren't the DJ types that you're gonna hear like scratching vinyl or any of that stuff. This is about assembling sounds in a studio. So like some of them are real instruments, recorded that way, but they're not, obviously playing instruments in a room. This is a purely studio recording. But the beats are fun, and I really enjoy this album quite a bit.
Walking down the avenue, looking out for something new. It's the right time to give it, the right time to lose, to begin again, maybe win again. All I want is to talk to you. Turn me on.
The second album I want to talk about is an album from Michael Kiwanuka. And Michael Kiwanuka is a UK-born singer-songwriter. And this album is called Kiwanuka. And this is a great album in which he collaborated with Brian Burton. And Brian Burton you may also know as Danger Mouse. And, Michael Kiwanuka has a lovely, soulful voice that really comes through. And then when you combine that with Brian Burton's way with melodies, they really make some amazing music. I'm a big Danger Mouse Brian Burton fan. Everything he touches seems to have these really great melodies that kind of sink in your brain and hang around for a while, which all good melodies usually do.
And watch you fall.
believe that Danger Mouse plays, he's always on the keys, but he's got a big hand in the songwriting portion of it. I believe Michael Kiwanuka himself plays the guitar on most of these tracks and does all the singing, while Brian Burton's on whatever keys, be it piano or organ sometimes.
Hanging around on the edge of the world. Finally, no one around. Oh, would you help me? I don't understand. Is it alright? Am I losing solid ground? Sunrise.
And Brian Burton's been in a lot of other people's albums, and I'll probably highlight a few more of those because I tend to really like the way he crafts melodies. So anyway, listen to some of these tracks. He's got a fabulous soulful voice and a great way of presenting his songs. Okay, so the third album is by a Tunisian DJ whose name is Azu Toualine. Toualine, I'm not sure how you say it, but she is a Tunisian DJ. Um, and this is some heavily percussive music that I would label as a little bit dark. And for instance, I was playing this in the living room one day, and my 9-year-old daughter came in and asked me to turn it off because it was scary music. So it's maybe a little bit dark, but it's also it's got some fantastic rhythms. And this is also a fabulous deep bass recording for all you subwoofer guys out there. This is a pretty good test. So Draw Me a Silence, it's basically there are two parts, part one and part two, and so they're both EPs, short EPs, 4 or 5 songs a piece. And then I think recently she came out with an extended version, which I haven't really listened to. Um, but these are a lot of fun. You have to kind of be in the mood for this because it's a little bit dark, but otherwise, they're very good deep rhythms. And yeah, so I recommend all three of these albums. And if you don't dig them, that's cool too. Wait till the next one. Maybe there's something in there for you. All right, see you guys.